72 మిస్ వరల్డ్ ఛాంపియన్షిప్లో పాల్గొనేందుకు మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు వెనిజులియాకు సంబంధించినటువంటి ప్రపంచ సుందరి. ఆమెను అడిగి మరిన్ని వివరాలు తెలుసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. హలో మేడం, నమస్తే.
Hello, namaste. How are you?
ఐఎమ్ ఫైన్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
I'm super fine and
That's
I'm
great,
so
that's great.
excited.
That's great. And we'll start with your introduction and about your country.
Yes, I'm Valeria Cannavo, Miss Venezuela, and I'm 24 years old, fashion designer.
Wow, that's great. And when you came to Hyderabad, so how was the welcome from the tourism?
Oh, wow, the welcome has been so warm because I love Indian people. They are so cute, so warm, and they all make us feel like we are at home. So for that reason, I appreciate all the welcoming that and the charm, the charisma that they have given to us.
So when you came to Hyderabad, there is a lot of arrangements done with the tourism. You went to Heritage Walk and you went to temples. So how you are feeling these days?
I was feeling so happy, so amazed because I love the historical and the cultural places that we had the chance to visit. We have the chance to visit the Charminar, the Lat Bazaar, that are so colorful and so full of history and culture. I had my bangles there. Also, we went to the Shaumala Palace. It was amazing because I felt like we were in a fairy tale. It's beautiful, the palace and the history, the way that they used to have the Nizams there, and I'm a huge fan of history. For that reason, I'm so happy to be visiting all of these places. It's my first time in Asia, and I'm so happy that my first time in Asia, it's in India and it's in Telangana.
That's great. That's great. And let us viewers know about yourself, like how you become a model and what challenges you face to become this much of a platform.
Okay, so when this started when I was a kid, it was like 6 or 8 years old when my mom signed me into a modeling agency, and there this dream started. I wanted to become a role model because I saw a lot of women that I admire that were beauty queens at that time, and I wanted to be a beauty queen too, to also inspire young people and young generations. My message is, if you ever have felt that you don't fit in, it's because you are destined to stand out. And I want every children, every single children in the world to believe in themselves because yeah, throughout this path, there were a lot of people that were telling me like, you cannot do this or you don't fit in this. Yes, but there are a lot of people, and this in some way made me doubt about myself. But the voice of my passion was greater, was bigger. For that reason, I never stopped it. And I'm here today because I believed in me. So for that reason, I want every children to also trust in themselves.
So your video purpose.
My beauty with a purpose is advocating for integral education because I want every single children in the world to have quality education, but not only the one that is focused on forming brilliant minds, but also conscious hearts, because sometimes we forget about giving children essential values such as respect, empathy, dignity, self-confidence. And I want this type of education to be imparted, these values to be imparted not as a selection, but as something that is essential. I'm using my book because I'm a children's book author. The Crystal Princess is my first book, and it talks about self-transformation and essential values. And I'm using it in my social project because sometimes children learn quicker or faster when they have something fun or illustrated. So for that reason, I'm so happy, and this project gives me a lot of motivation because I want every single children in the world, as I said, to trust in themselves and to be people of success.
That's great. About your books, like how many books you are wrote?
Written. I have written like about 6 or 8 books. This is my first book, The Crystal Princess, and the first that I make public. And I'm so happy because at first I wrote this type of stories. The Crystal Princess, I wrote it when I was 14 years old. And all the rest of the books at the same age, like between 14 and 16. And I wrote them as a hobby. I never expected to be publishing them, and now like the timing was perfect to make public one because all of my books have a moral. And the way that I'm inspiring or giving a message to these children through my stories is something that makes me so happy.
So you know that about India, there is a lot of library,
Ah, yes.
historical books are
Yeah.
there. Do you research any Indian books?
Yes, I haven't read Indian books yet, but I'm going to read them. Yes, some people gave me a book that is about Indian culture. It's so big and so beautiful. I hadn't the time to read it yet, but I will because I admire Indian culture. And also, I know that we are going as Miss World competitors. We are going to give some books to the children here in India, and I yes, and I have my the Crystal Princess, my book that I'm going to give to these children. Yes.
Okay, tell us about Indian culture. So, what similarities you find from your country and India?
Yes, well, I think that Indians and Venezuelans share a thing in common that it's the hospitality, the charm, the charisma, and also the love and respect for nature and spirituality. I think in that sense, we are very similar. Venezuelans are very similar to Indians. So, for that reason, I think that we match a lot. Yes.
Like very less days coming, the final championship is going on. So, how you are preparing yourself and have you made you to win?
Well, I think that the thing is, the secret is to be yourself and to have and embrace your essence. When you are yourself and you think and you feel that you are giving your best, you are going to feel satisfied and you are going to feel like you are already a winner because all of us are here for a reason and we are already winners. So, for that reason, I'm preparing in every task. Yeah, we are preparing at every task, like reading a lot, preparing our scripts, and also enjoying every single moment, right? But the most important thing is to trust in ourselves and to be ourselves.
And apart from the modeling, what is your hobbies and all? Let us discuss your personal things like what you enjoy most.
Well, I'm a very proactive person. I always like to be in activity, you know, so maybe you're not going to see me quiet, and you're never going to see me quiet. But when I have, yes, that's a great thing at least. But I enjoy to read. When I have free time to read, to watch TV shows or movies, to go to the beach, and also to spend time with family and friends.
Watch any Indian movies? There is a lot of Indian movies are there.
With my cousin, because I have a cousin that she loves Indian movies and Bollywood. I have seen a lot of movies when I was a child. I don't remember now the names. I know more or less the stories, but yeah, I'm a great admirer of Bollywood.
That's great. That's great. And have a nice time with you and a great future ahead. We'll hope you win the title. All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, India, for the welcoming and for your charm and spirit. I love you and I send you many hugs.